Get in your head. We're going to do it a pretty good bit. And by the second day, probably fourth workout, I should do like double leg flare drill both sides. Everybody's like, yep, I know it now, coach. I got it. Details down. I'm one stepping out. Head's driving up through his armpit because my head is a what?
Weapon.
My head is a what?
Weapon.
A weapon, and I use it that way on my takedowns. I make sure I bring my hips to the party every flare because that's what gets your finish, your hips. What finishes your shot?
Hips.
Your hips, not my arms. Everybody focuses on those arms. We'll get those details down. Your hips finish. When Coach Lager's going to do an inside reach stuff with you, it's going to be your hips coming in that keeps you in good position. My what gets finishes? Hips. Double leg flare drill. We got it. Now, real quick, guys, I want to take a second because wrestling is really cool, man. One of the reasons I love it is it is a small family community. See a guy right over there? He's going to hate me for doing this because he's a humble guy. It's Coach Anderson, Adrian Anderson. Some of you guys probably know him. He's been around wrestling since I was your guys' age. He was part of one of those camps where I changed my life because the stuff I'm teaching you right now, guess who taught me a lot of it? That guy. Because we learn from the same master all this stuff. And in my opinion, the best technician out there, Keith Lawrence. Long time ago, before you guys were even thought about, before I was even thought about. And back when Coach Anderson probably could pole vault without pulling his hamstrings, this guy went over to Russia when it was the Soviet Union and brought everything I'm teaching you guys back. You're getting the best stuff I know. And everything we teach you guys, it's not Lee Roper. It's going to be Keith Lawrence. It's going to be John Smith. It's going to be Dan Gable. It's going to be Doug Schwab. It's going to be Joey Laser because he's got some weird out there things that he really did make up. But we're giving you the best stuff we know. That's what it's going to be. But remember, the main message you're going to get from me is change your life, work hard, right? Technique's great, but what we put into it's really the difference maker. And you guys are in it, and I love it. So now we're going to go from double leg, and we're going to start looking at an inside step. It's going to be the first takedown that I really get into with you because that's where high crotch originates from. I'm going to show you the base position of what I had, and everybody thought, like, man, when I was in college, my high crotch was incredible. Everybody thought I had a really good double leg. I'm going to show you how a slow dude like me can have a good double leg. It's called an opposite leg. It's the greatest move in all of wrestling. It's the only reason I ever got any takedowns by grabbing a guy's leg ever. To me, it is the best move ever. And it comes from the base position I'm about to teach you. Inside step, which was developed by what I was talking about, going over to World Championships, World Cup, and taking what the Soviet Union was killing everybody with. Because back in the 70s, early 70s, there was no high crotch, as you guys know it. It was high crotch, outside step, no penetration, pulling the guy in. Coaches don't talk about the history of wrestling a lot. It's one of the things I do. So occasionally I'll nerd out on things like this. If you don't care, okay, I get it. But the ones that do, bear with me. That's where it came from. Somebody, just like you, loving the sport, taking a camcorder that was probably this big back in the 70s, filming a bunch of Soviets, kicking everybody's butt, bringing it back, figuring out what they did. That's what you're a part of now. That kind of legacy. And I know that seems weird, but that's what I think about. When I'm teaching you guys this stuff, I'm part of Arsen Fedzayev, which is where a lot of this inside stuff got developed. If you want another cool project, go YouTube that guy. I'll put stuff up so you can see how it's spelled. If you want to really get in your homework, I'll just put it in the lobby. Is everybody on the second floor? Is everybody on the second floor? I'll just get a piece of paper. I'll write names down there if you want to YouTube stuff at night. Inside step, Arsen Fedzayev. Won about 7 world and Olympic titles. One of the best to ever do it. And that's what you're getting right now. Some Arsen Fedzayev by way of Keith Lawrence, by way of Adrian Anderson, by way of Lee Roper. And then it'll be really cool when you guys goes off to college, you become a big deal. And then 20 years from now, you're back here doing the same thing. And hopefully I get to be a piece of that. Fedzayev, Lawrence, Anderson, Roper, whoever. Mulvaney, whoever it is, Papoon, whoever it is. You get to pass it on. So again, on our inside step, there's going to be a rhythm. Ding, ding, ding. Oh yeah, listen, remember when he talks about rhythm, that's important. So far, all our rhythm's easy. It's 1, 2. I'm going to 2-step into my inside step. Come here. You speak my language. I'm going to use you as a partner today. So now my partner's not going to be a bad partner, Scarecrow. He's going to be a decent partner and be in his wrestling stance. So again, my rhythm's 1, 2. We did it in our double leg because it's the same penetration. Inside step penetration, same rhythm, 1, 2. So I'm going to start outside of space. If you want to know how far away I should be, it should be like a bent arm's distance to the back of his head. Not quite forehead to forehead. That's underhook, 2-on-1 territory. I'm at medium distance. Or if any of you guys play a lot of Mortal Kombat, what's in our lobby, like that neutral footsie difference with the guys. I'm that far away. Right palm at the back of his head. So I 1-step, create my angle. When I 2-step forward, everybody watch this detail. Bring it in close. Come here, come here, come here. Here's a secret. Come here. You got to get close. Come here, come here. I mean it. It's a secret. I promise I can bring in film of guys in college, some of the best guys, and they mess this up. Watch where my foot's pointing. Notice my heel's in the mat, my toe's up for a reason, because I want to check and make sure my toe is pointed in the direction I want to drive. If I were to cut you guys out, you'd just step like this. Everybody see it? That's a single leg step. My knee's going to go over my toe. Now I'm shooting out away from his leg. Because if I do this at this guy, he's taking his leg this way, right? So that's the way I want to step. Okay, back up again. Back up. So that detail is important. Where my toes pointed. 1-step, 2-step. And then I'm going to get set. He's going to go. 1-step, 2-step. We're checking each other's toe. Want that toe pointed right there, just a little bit more. Back step. And I'm going to go. 1-step, 2-step. And he's going to go. 1-step, 2-step. Then I'm going to go. I want to be great, so I'm going on both sides. 1-step, 2-step. Toes right. He wants to be great. He goes both sides. 1-step, 2-step. Any questions? Give your partner. Step. Hustle, hustle. This one's going to be quick.